This is my wife.
I'm Michelle Almanza.
This is my mother.
I'm Pamela. I'm Angelica.
I'm Anthony.
That's my brother and his girlfriend. We're going to start this thing off. My essay today is going to be a process speech over how to use a fire extinguisher. I have a PowerPoint slide up, but obviously for some reason you can't see it on the webcam, but I will be turning one in. As a student, staff member, or at home, buildings are equipped with fire extinguishers in accordance with safety codes. Parents can use the same strategies for homes to protect their families. Some procedures state that students or staff members are not expected to fight fires due to danger of personnel and safety. What happens if you're at home? People have more to lose while they're at home. As parents, we want to save the family at all costs. They can put the fire out to save priceless possessions or use an extinguisher as a pathway to get everyone out and away from danger. The key to safety is knowing how to properly use the correct fire extinguisher before it's too late to learn. A fire extinguisher is a storage container for an extinguishing agent such as water, grease, or chemical. It is only designed to put out small fires, not a big one. redlands.edu/ABCs of fire extinguishers. Using the wrong type of extinguisher can make things much worse for anyone involved. Before we get any further into fire extinguishers, people need to understand what keeps a fire going. There are many ways to start a fire, but a fire needs 3 elements to stay alive. First, they need heat. Heat is required to elevate the temperature to its igniting points. Next is fuel. It can be a solid, liquid, or gas. Then lastly, it needs oxygen. Fires will burn in an atmosphere of at least 20% oxygen. FEMA.gov. So if you have the time to evaluate the fire and don't want a big mess from the extinguisher, try to eliminate one of these sources. If you cannot, grab your fire extinguisher. Once you have decided that you need to use your fire extinguisher, have someone around you call 911 just in case you are not able to contain the fire. Remember, they are for small fires only. Now let me explain the classifications of fire extinguishers. Class A is for solid combustibles like wood, paper, and cloth. Class B is for flammable liquids and gases. Class C is for electrical fires. Class D is flammable metals. Class K is for oil and grease fires. FEMA.gov. For your home, the best bet is an ABC dry chemical fire extinguisher. This is the best class for A, B, and C. These are the most common because you do not want to use water-based extinguishers on grease or electrical fires because it would just spread. FEMA.gov. Now that you have an understanding of the classifications of fire extinguishers, let's talk about a few procedures. The most important part of safety is to know your exit points. Ensure there is a clear exit for immediate escape should this be necessary. The National U.S. Fire Prevention Associates recommends that you install your extinguisher close to an exit point to enable you to keep your back to the exit. Extinguishers only have a life of 10 to 20 seconds. After it's done, get out as smoke starts to appear very heavily. To use a fire extinguisher, remember the acronym PASS, P-A-S-S. Pull the safety pin for the handle. Aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Squeeze the handle and sweep side to side. FEMA.gov. Simply having an extinguisher in your home is not enough. Like any tool, it requires that you maintain it. Every month, dry chemical fire extinguishers need to be shaken to prevent the powder from settling at the bottom.